Hi, I'm Corrina Gordon-Barnes, here to help you feel connected with the ones you love. Today I want to look at those very natural yearnings that just seem so human. Those yearnings like, I want him to listen to me. I need her to care about me. And here's an example from my own life. So my 93-year-old beloved grandmother was moving into a care home, and the whole thing just happened really quickly. And it was the morning that she was moving in. And I had this sudden kind of fantasy that I wanted to call her and have a final conversation with her in her own home, where I could picture her being where she's been for years. And I had this fantasy that we would have this really connected conversation and it would feel all good inside, and we would have this kind of heart to heart, like, oh, it's your last morning, and it would just feel beautiful. And the reality was, bless her, when I called her, she was obviously like stressed, ready to leave, worried, anxious. She'd lost her hearing aid. And she didn't really seem that happy to hear from me. She basically, it sounded like she wanted me to get off the phone quite quickly. And at the time, when I came off the phone call, there was this great disappointment of like, oh, I want my grandma to be happy to hear from me. And this thought caused pain. There was this disappointment, this pain, this sadness. So I sat down with this thought. I want her to be happy to hear from me. And I asked the question, is it true? And I could only find yes. Yes, of course I want her to be happy to hear from me. Why would I not want my grandma to be happy to hear from me? Yes, 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 yes. And I sat with it and I sat with it, and I think I went for a walk with it. And then suddenly it came to me. No, I don't want her to be happy to hear from me. Because when I'm wanting her to be happy to hear from me, it's like she exists just for me. It's like she's this kind of fake, fabricated robot woman who's just like waiting in her house for me to call and, be a ray of sunshine. She's not real. I'm not actually seeing her. I'm seeing this fictional grandmother who plays this grandmother role to her granddaughter. And I realized, no, I don't want that. I don't want her to be fake. I don't want her to be two-dimensional like that. I want her to be real. I want her to be like me. Even my very, very favorite people in the world will sometimes call me and I'm like, oh, really, right now? We're not always happy to hear from even our most beloved people. So my greater want is that my grandma is a real human being like me, with preferences and nuances and fluctuations, and she's real, she's alive. She has her own independent life that's not just there waiting for me. So sit with this when you have a thought like, I want this person to love me, to care about me, to listen to me, any of these. Just sit with, why might I not want that? Why might I not want what I think I want? It's a really big question. I invite you to sit with it and see what you discover. This is Corrina Gordon-Barnes. If you like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, share it with your friends, and come over to CorrinaGordonBarnes.com and sign up for email updates.